Kabunga. Ciluk ba, halo. Halo semuanya. Hello, how are you doing? Selamat sore apa ya? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Layla Alstroemeria, and I'm a virtual liver / historian in training from NIJISANJI. Yeah. So, yeah, we're still in August. Basically, I'm just gonna share the history that is related to Indonesia. And I know that I actually promised from the poll, on the last episode of ALSTROEPEDIA, that you guys chose me to cover the mythology and supernatural creature, I believe. But since Niji Quotient just ended, and Dede Meria, my younger sibling, actually told me, how about you cover a Kasti instead? You can do the other one on the next episode, because Niji Quotient and everything. Okay. Okay, I respect my siblings, so here you go. Especially since some of you might already heard about this during our Niji Quotient watch along stream when Belmont Senpai and Nagao-san asked about this, if Indonesia have baseball popular. They asked something like, is baseball popular in Indonesia? And both of Rai and me answered with, it's actually Kasti. And Rai added with, it's the barbaric version of baseball. Why is it barbaric? You guys might ask about that. And don't worry. Keep your question because I'm going to explain about it after this, okay? Yeah. So as per usual, whenever I'm delivering topics related to Indonesian history, I will be deliver them in English. Yeah. Jadi teman-teman dari Indonesia, seperti biasa kalau Layla lagi sharing soal sejarah yang ada hubungannya sama Indonesia gitu, atau sejarah di dalam Indonesia, Layla share-nya dalam bahasa Inggris gitu ya, biar teman-teman dari mancanegara juga bisa ikut mengenal sejarahnya. Oke? Yeah. You miss me? Thank you. Never heard of the sport. Prof, you mean Oliver? Okay, yeah, so I got a picture here. Yeah, so basically this is the picture of school children, Indonesian school children playing the sport, playing Kasti. So, ya semangat, terima kasih. Yeah, barbaric version because we are allowed to hit the ball to the running player. Yes. And in Indonesian term, it is named as gebuk. Gebuk basically means hit. It's like you not exactly punch, yeah, but more like hitting someone with the ball. Yeah, so Kasti. Most Indonesians might already be familiar with the sport, I believe, since they have been taught to play this sport ever since elementary school during PE class. Ya, pas jam olahraga, ayo siapa yang waktu kecilnya, atau mungkin sekarang masih ya, siapa yang pas jam olahraga tuh sering banget disuruh sama gurunya, kita hari ini main Kasti, gitu. Yeah. So yeah, we Indonesians grow very familiar with this game, and some might also believe that the sport originated from Indonesia. But is it? So today I will talk about the history of this sport and how it finally entered Indonesia, okay? So first we are going to talk the history of this game. I'm up. Excuse me, picture, can you... Hello, I am back. This is a very, very ridiculous curse. So guys, if you are new here, basically on every single ALSTROEPEDIA episode, there will be 5-minute curse showing, appearing, happened. Yeah, I don't know the exact word for it, but yeah, the curse happened 5 minutes after I start the stream. It will always happen. I don't know what's wrong with the setting. The setting is it's the same. Everything works perfectly fine, but then it's just crashed. Oop. I don't know why. Even though I've changed the layout and everything, I've actually made a new layout for my new uniform, but it's still doing that. I wonder why. Only on ALSTROEPEDIA episode. Well, apparently my OBS hates education, guys. It just wants me to do gaming stream, I think. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. Let's go back. Tadaima! Sorry for waiting, by the way. I'm back. Yeah, okay, the history of Kasti. Yeah, so apparently Kasti has a long history surrounding it. And it is believed that it actually has been around since 1744 in England. Udah lama guys, dari 1744, tapi bukan di Indonesia, di Inggris. Yeah, Other sources said that Kasti was first being played during the Tudor period. If you understand, you know, the Tudor family. The nobles, yeah. Nobles, the princesses, the kings, yes. Yeah. And yeah, it first being played during the Tudor period from the reference in a children's book. That's called A Little Pretty Pocket Book, where the game was actually called as baseball. Yeah, it was actually called baseball in the book with the dash. Yeah, ada stripnya di situ. But it is still yet to be determined when it was actually first being played. I don't know. Like, when it was actually first being played? Who actually invented this game? Yeah. Another name for it is rounders, and it's popular among British and Irish school children. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit dizzy right now. Actually, like a few minutes ago, suddenly vertigo hits my head. Tiba-tiba vertigo gitu loh, kayaknya aku salah lihat layar atau gimana, langsung sorry. Ya, rounders. Mainan dari zaman Tudor udah. Abad berapa tuh? Abad 16. Abad berapa? 14 sampai 16 bukan sih Tudor? I forgot. When is the Tudor period? Around the 14th to 16th century, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Okay, let's continue. And some other sources also said that rounders actually is a modified version of cricket. If you have heard about it, it's an old traditional game too, cricket. We can talk about cricket later on, but if you guys want to know what cricket is, you can just Google it. Yeah, it is said that rounders actually modified from the game of cricket. Kastinya bukan kastil, bukan. Kasti. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, finally in 1828, a man named William Clark published the rules for the sport in the boy's own book. Yeah, so basically this is an entertainment book. It's similar to magazine during its time, before television, radio, video games, or comic books. Yeah. It's on the second issue. And it is said that he is the man who finally formed the rule for rounders. Okay. Fun fact, one theory said that apparently baseball itself originated from rounders. And then finally in 1884, Gaelic Athletic Association, or GAA, in Ireland formalized the first national rules for rounders. And from this year on, rounders is being regulated by GAA. Yeah, in case if there's any international tournament or national tournament, yeah, they're the one who manage the tournament. Kasti dan baseball itu sama? Beda. Kalau kamu mau nonton baseball kayak apa, nonton di Jikosien. Kalau mau tahu Kasti kayak apa, main di sekolah. Di sekolah suka kan guru bilang, ayo kita hari ini main Kasti gitu. Beda. Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys the rules for rounders. Jadi ini peraturan buat rounders ya. Buat rounders atau Kasti. So not baseball, okay? So, as for the rules itself, it's pretty similar to baseball with several differences. Okay, so we have two teams who compete each other, and they will alternate between batting and fielding, just like baseball. Okay, so one team bat the ball, and the other one, goes fielding, throwing, pitching, throwing the ball, and catches the ball. One team has 9 players. Okay. So the fielding side consists of bowler. Bowler is the one who throws the ball. Catcher, the one behind the batter to catch the ball. Player on each of the 4 bases, and 3 defielders. Okay. So those defielders are the one who's gonna catch the ball that's being hit. Okay. So a batting team needs their players to complete a circuit past the 4 bases without being put out. How to get put out? By being hit by the ball that got catched by the fielding team. So yeah, if a player completes a circuit as one rounder, the team will get a point. Basically, they just need to, after hitting the ball, they need to run to the base without being hit by the ball. Yes. Be careful. Yes, be careful. You need to run, not get hit by the ball. Therefore, the barbaric baseball. Because instead of throwing the ball to the person who's standing on the base, the player from the fielding team who's guarding the base, it's actually, you need to avoid the ball itself. Yeah. So in baseball, when the fielding team, when the player of the fielding team managed to catch the ball and send it to the player who's waiting at the base from the fielding team, the batting team will say out. It will be said as out. Will be put out because if they haven't reached the base before the ball reaches the base. But in Kasti, you just need to run and reach the base without getting hit by the ball. Yes. One rounder is gained. Okay, next rule. One rounder is gained if the player hits the ball, then reach the 4th post and touches it before the next ball is bowled. So you need to go back to your home base before the next ball is bowled. Maybe that is called as one rounder. Maybe it's like home run in baseball. Okay. But even if the batter manages to reach the 2nd or 3rd base after they hit the ball, the batting team will still get the point. But it will set as getting a half rounder. Iya bener kan? Astaga, jam berapa Kasti masuk PJ pendidikan jasmani ya? Terakhir aku ngajar di SD, Kasti udah gak ada materi di buku. Buset ya. Ada materinya ya. Oh my god, I was so lucky then. Nggak ada tuh teori-teori. Home run moment. bola nyangkut di genteng sekolah. Bener sih. Wait, that's actually true. That's actually true. Bentar minum teh. Minum teh aus. Pelajaran OR. Ya, pelajaran apa? Pendidikan jasmani. Yeah, so yeah, Indonesians know that the home run moment is when the ball actually got, stuck on the school's roof. And, the teacher needs to get another ball. Okay, so as for Kasti, just like rounders that has England specific rules and GAA specific rules. Okay, so by the way, this is the rules that is being formalized by GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association from this one. So this is the rules. These are the rules that got formalized by GAA. But England has their own specific rules, And just like them, Kasti in Indonesia also has its own rules. I will explain the rules after this. Okay, so Kasti is being played by most, if not all, Indonesian schools, as it's included as an obligatory sport in PE class. The history surrounding it about when it entered Indonesia is still yet to be determined, as well as why the name is Kasti. I didn't find the reason behind the name at all. Okay, but it is believed that it was brought to Indonesia during the colonial era when baseball and softball were already popular. But some other sources also said that it was already known in Indonesia during the Old Kingdoms period. Zaman kerajaan, katanya dari zaman Kerajaan Sriwijaya Majapahit dan teman-teman itu katanya tuh udah ada. Katanya sih dibawa sama kayak bangsa Eropa gitu loh, Portugis dan teman-temannya. Katanya. Tapi ada juga yang bilang waktu zaman kerajaan itu dibawa sama merchants. So some said that it was brought by the Europeans who came to Indonesia for spices during the Old Kingdoms period, and some said that it was also brought by the merchants also during the Old Kingdoms period. So it's still a mystery, guys. Just like the name, why is it called Kasti? I don't know. Even if you guys ask me, just open your portal. But who would I ask? Like, who should I ask about it? Hello, sir. Do you know the game Kasti? Should I? I don't think it's appropriate to do that. I will change the course of the time, if I do that. But it's still a mystery. Even I do not know where to ask, when to ask, and who to ask. Yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, the shape of the bat is different as well. So, one side of the bat is flat instead of being fully rounded like the baseball bat. So, the flat side is being used to hit the ball. So, you don't need to hit the ball using the flat side, but you must use the flat side to hit the ball. Okay, so the rules for Kasti. You remember that rounders have 9 players for each team, right? But for Kasti, for each team, we have 12 players. One will be the batting team, the opposite will be the fielding team. So, the batting team player will form a queue to hit the ball. I think I have... Oh, by the way, I have the picture of rounders here. I forgot about it. Sorry, guys. By the way, for rounders, I have a picture. So yeah, this is for rounders. Game of rounders. Then this is Kasti. Yep. It has a base, don't worry. Yeah, okay, let's continue. The batting team will form a queue as a batter to hit the ball. So it's different from baseball. Baseball basically the next batter, you know, the next batting player will wait at the bench, while in Kasti basically we just form a queue. Form a queue as a batter to hit the ball, basically, because I will show you a picture of Kasti field, you know, like the field for playing Kasti. You will know why we need to form a queue. There's a purpose for it. And yeah, after successfully hitting the ball, if the player successfully hits the ball with the bat, they need to run to the base while avoiding the ball that got caught by the fielding team players being thrown at them. They are gonna be safe if they touch the base. Be careful, by the way, the bat that you use to hit the ball has to be put back inside the batting area. Well, you can just like throw it because you know you have to run really fast after hitting the ball. But you really need to put it inside the batting area. If you bring the bat, or you know, or you just like throw it outside the batting area, there will be a role switching. It's gonna be counted as out or something. Okay, next rule. If the batting team player manages to go back to the starting point, or we call them as home base in baseball, the team will get 1 point. If one of the running players from the batting team gets hit by the ball before touching the base, there will be role switching between teams. It's like they got put out, just like in baseball, out. But they instead of getting the next batter enter the field, there will be role switching between the batting and the fielding team. By the way, this is where it gets easier. So first, if one of the batting team players drop the bat while doing the batting, you know, while hitting the ball, like, oops, the bat just slipped out of my hands, the role switching between teams will also happen. So be careful, batting team, since in Kasti, there's also an area called as free area, which is being used for the batting team players to queue for their turn to hit the ball. Just like I said before, you know, form a queue. Practically, that is the home base. If there isn't anyone standing there anymore, as in every player's hit the ball but they haven't gone back to the home base, the fielding team can snatch that spot and burn the area. If that happens, there will be a role switching between teams as well. Yeah, so different from baseball. So basically, a few players can actually stand on one base. In case the player is afraid to run, in case the player is really afraid getting hit by the ball, they can just get stuck in the base together with the other players from the batting team. Yeah. Okay, so here I am showing you the picture of the field. And by the way, bye-bye picture. So here it goes. Me too. Is it here? Okay. So, yeah. You can see it here. Okay, so the first one. This is the area for the ball catcher. So the one who's waiting to catch the ball in case the batter failed to hit the ball. And by the way, just like baseball, you have 3 chances to hit the ball. And there's also strike and ball as well. But I think they call it differently. I don't know what the term is. And number 2, this is the batting area where the batting player stands here waiting to hit the ball. And this is the pitcher area, you know, the one who throws the ball. this is the free area. Batting team, queue here. Please make sure that someone actually go back to the home base and wait here. So it's like after they hit here, you know, this is the batting area, right? And then they need to run from this flag to this flag. This is basically the base. I'm going back like this. Back to home and waiting for their turn to hit the ball again. So if every player in batting team actually really good at running while avoiding the ball and they successfully like hitting every single ball, they can always do this again and again without the role switching. That actually happens, guys. That actually happens if the batting team is really good. Because you can just go back and queue for your turn again. Yeah, so it's different from baseball. In baseball, if every players in batting team done their turn, like they already got their turn, there will be role switching, right? But in Kasti, it's not like that. Because the stake that we have here is pretty high. You know, there will be role switching when the batter drop the bat while hitting the ball. And if there isn't any player left from the batting team in the free area, the fielding team can just burn the area and there will be a role switching. Yeah, and if someone got hit by the ball, you know, if the running player got hit by the ball thrown by the fielding team, there will be a role switching as well. Yeah, we got a lot of stakes here for the batting team. So, if the batting team is actually really good at avoiding the ball, at hitting the ball, and at running, if they got, you know, a very hayai ashi, if they got really fast legs, and their evasion is 100, they can just queue back. Go back to the home base, queue back, hit the ball, run again, and queue again. Like that. It's brutal. This is really brutal. So the score limit is 999. Actually, there's actually a time limit, guys. I think there's a time limit. If it reaches the time limit, the game is over. If the batting team is really good and no role switching, and the batting team will win. Yeah. Oh, this is the first time I heard about Kasti. Yeah, this is the barbaric version of baseball. By the way, yeah, that's how it goes for Kasti in Indonesia. I'm not really sure about rounders. Apparently in rounders, they got role switching in a fair way. But in Kasti, there isn't such a thing. If you manage to go back to your home base, you can just queue up and hit the ball, run again, and queue again. Yeah. Yeah, it's different from baseball. Different. First, the most striking difference is 1. If you got hit by the ball, you are put out, and there will be role switching between batting and fielding teams. Second, if the players from the batting team are really good, there wouldn't be any role switching. You know, it's basically rigged. You can just queue and hit the ball. There will be no role switching. Because there's very high stakes. How to avoid ball? You can do anything! Yeah, jump, crouch, fly, do some insane move. But you can basically just roll over. Or whatever you can do while running. This is how it's really scary. Kasti is really scary. Yeah, and yeah, basically guys, that's all for Kasti. Wow. Less than 30 minutes for the stream. Yeah, that's all about Kasti, by the way. So, oh, by the way, I need to explain you about this safe poll. I forgot about it. So, to keep the batter safe if they fail to hit the ball with the bat, you know. So, if they got like 3 strikes, they still got a chance to run, you know, waiting for the next player to successfully hit the ball. So, if the batter here failed to hit the ball after 3 strikes, They need to stay here on the safe pole, waiting for the next player to successfully hit the ball so they can run to the next base. You know. But if every player from the batting team is really bad at hitting the ball and no one actually gets to run around and this area is empty, like no batting team players queuing up, there'll be role switching because, you know, the fielding team can just burn this area. Baseball with dodgeball, yes! Yes, basically, oh yeah, you got a point there. This is basically baseball with dodgeball. Kasti can have very anime moment when you're running from pole to pole, yes. Yeah, and you know, sometimes children also make their own rules when playing Kasti. They can make it even more rigid than it already is. This makes me feel nostalgic. Still feels bad about targeting the girls to get role switch. Are you looking? Are you just? Did you just look down on us, girls? Yeah, because sometimes girls are afraid to be hit by the ball. But back then, I think I just ran as fast as I could just not to be hit by the ball. Because the only thing that I'm good at sports is just running. I used to be a sprinter, just like I said on Twitter. When someone clipped, when a viewer of mine clipped the moment when I ran, when the little AI of mine ran on the field after hitting the ball. And Kagami Senpai screams, Layla-san, ashi haya! Like, Layla-san, you have really fast legs. You're really fast as running. Little did he know that I'm actually a sprinter back then. I'm really bad with basketball because of my height. I'm really bad with volleyball because my wrist just cannot handle the pain after passing the ball. So the only thing that I can do back then is running. And as you guys might believe, as you guys might know or watch me doing the ring fit, I actually have a lot of stamina as well. I used to be a marathon runner as well. Badminton gimana? I just do badminton as a hobby. I like to play badminton, but I cannot say that I'm good at it. It depends on it really depends on my partner. You know, like not like partner like playing the double badminton or something, but you know, the partner as my opposite, like the one who's being my opponent. Yeah, depends on the opponent. Yeah, usually when it's draw or the endless run happened, it turns into a dodgeball to settle the score. Yeah. Yeah. Yeehaw! Yeah, basically I'm not really good at sports. The only thing that I'm good at is just running.
25.000 darimu. Pesan,
terima kasih donasinya. And my me too.
From
good
reality.
at running from reality. What do you mean? Hello, hello. You're running into reality, guys. That's why Kasti is rare to play in school now, because the field is not designed for Kasti. Of course, Indonesian school building is designed from U-form or rectangle models. I know what you're good at. It's chess, right? I don't even know how to play chess. I don't know how to play chess. Oh, by the way, guys, I can swim. I can swim. Running is a sport, so you are good at sports. Thank you. What about mahjong? I don't know how to play mahjong as well. I've never tried it. Sometimes oh, that's why it's usually not always 6 flag. Yeah, sometimes it's only 4. I wanna play chess again. Is there anyone here who wants to teach me how to play chess? The only thing that I know when playing chess is the horse have L movement. You're active but not sporty, that's nice too. Yeah, I'm active, but I'm not good at sports because, you know, on volleyball, my wrist always hurts after passing the ball. I just cannot handle pain really good. I cannot handle it. And for basketball, I'm too short. I'm too short. So it's really hard to shoot the ball whenever, you know, the other tall members, the other tall players actually, they're like, blocking my vision to the basketball net. I always found a hard time doing that. I just try to sneak like beside them, but then the other player already wait for me. Man, chess training arc. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. Being able to swim is both a great sport and life-saving ability. I don't know if I can save someone's life. Because whenever I swim, I actually panicked whenever someone swims too close to me. I'm really afraid of getting kicked in the water, so usually I just instinctively gets away from the person, you know. So I don't think you can count me for saving your life whenever you're swimming with me, because I'm just gonna swim by myself away from the people. Yeah, saving your life is good. Okay, you should try mahjong. You can ask Anna, Jurau, maybe Mau, maybe.
50.000 dari
Terima
Anon.
kasih Anon untuk
Pesan,
donasinya. I am also good at running from
responsibility.
God, why, guys? Guys, please. Oh, I'm really good at running. Back then when Kiara like fleeing from my house, I could catch her. Yes, I'm really good at running. Yeah. Gaya batu, jangan gaya batu dong. Without a floaty device to help rescuing someone else's heart. Yeah, especially when they're like kicking and panicking. I'm afraid that I'm gonna be kicked down the water as well. If you get sunk in the water, first important thing that you do, please do not panic. Don't make any move. It's difficult for others to saving. Yeah, you will survive in a horror movie. I don't think so, because the only thing that I can do is just, you know, like run. And what if there's a thin wire waiting for me? It can just split my body in half. Oh God, why am I talking about that? Okay guys, yeah, I'm done about Kasti, so discussion time. And scream, don't forget to scream. Actually, I cannot really scream. I cannot really scream whenever I'm in a dangerous situation. The only thing I can do is just hide and stay quiet as possible. Yeah, we need Madam watch some horror. I like watching horror movies. You guys want to watch a horror movie with me? You know, like doing the watch along thingy? Do you have an experience playing Kasti? I believe so. I played it before. Hi! is Layla, not Lala. Wolf siren it is. Yeah, by the way, I got a Leica's wolf also recorded. Play ball. My experience play Kasti, I broke my window glass. What the hell? You hit the ball and the ball hits the glass. Well, I think that's what school. That's just the school experience, you know. They must have already know the risk. I believe actually back then, one of the ball that got hit by the players actually hit one of our teachers. Yeah. She was in the wrong time and place to get hit by the ball. She just went out to the field. I think I forgot why did she get out to the field, by the way? Why was she in the courtyard?
25.000 dari Anon.
Terima
Pesan
kasih Anon,
semangat terus Madam Lala.
Iya Lala. Ya, jadi mau ngomongnya sama Lala, bukan ngomong sama Layla, ya udah. Oh, that's my alarm. Gotta go now. Bye. 5 a.m. here. Siren sound appreciated. Hopefully, it's not an air raid siren. If you haven't broke something with Kasti, you played it wrong. Yep. Pernah juga pas mukul bola balik lagi ke pitchernya. Kasian banget. Belum dipulangin tuh anak tetangga, udah dipulangin. Pulangin ya, pulangin. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's all for today's stream, by the way. I think it's a good fight for people who just came to my stream, so they can, you know, watch my history streams without feeling too burden of watching 2-hour stream, you know. I have a question. Apakah Kasti punya special ball? Soalnya dulu kalau main pakai bola tenis. I think it actually has a special material. During my research, I found out that one of the first materials for Kasti ball, it's made from the coconut shell. Yeah, it's like they're rounded. They like weave the coconut shell to make the Kasti ball. But as time goes, actually, they just wanted to be easier at acquiring the ball. You know, so teachers just use the tennis ball to make it easier. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and it's 5:30 here. Please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Dulu aku kira Kasti itu bahasa Indonesia baseball, padahal bukan ya. Baseball tuh kayak bola base, bola dasar apa sih? Beda. Kasti soalnya kalau baseball kan bolanya nggak ditimpuk ke badan orangnya. Sabut kelapa ya, dari sabut kelapa gitu katanya dibulet-buletin gitu. Dari karet gelang enggak sih kayaknya. That's tough, imagine being hit with that. Saya pernah main karet, maksudnya karet gelang. Aduh, bentar, aku vertigo makin pusing. Bola based. Pernah main karet, bukan karet gelang. Karet apa main karet? Karet apa? Rubber. Yeah, happy ALSTROEPEDIA buat Indonesia home game like galasin karet. Well, we have it. Do you want me to cover about those traditional sport game as well? Karate nanti dilompatin. I don't think. Wait. I remember that I have, you know, like doing the rope jumping with the rubber. That's the only thing that I know. Yeah, I have a rope jumping thingy made from the rubber. Yeah, I like doing rope jumping. By the way, aku suka lompat tali. I like sports that needs us to jump a lot. I'm really good at jumping. So maybe basically I'm good at doing the athletic things. Maybe I can do well in track and field club, but I will not do well in any other. Sepak takraw, no, I've never played that one. A lot of people interested in it, sure. Empat tali pakai karet yang digabungin sampai panjang. Iya, How about futsal? Nope, not good about it as well. I'm too weak to do that. My kicks are too weak. Yeah, anyway, that's all for today, guys. Nope, I'm bad at volleyball. Yeah, so that's all for today. I will get some rest before the D&D. Alstroemeria, thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys had fun and learned about Kasti. Yeah, so that's all. Oopsie. And see you. Sorry for burping. And see you later at 8 PM at Reza Safaluna's channel to continue the session of NIJISANJI Cobalt Fallen Sun. It's reaching the end. Alstroemeria, Layla Alstroemeria, bubar, jalan. Bye bye. Thank you guys.